Okay, in this second video on solving equations using the TI-84, we are again going to use the PolySmlt2 application. And just like we did before, we're going to press the apps button. And we want the P for PolySmlt, so it's alpha P, which is number 8. Scroll down, press enter, and press enter again. Now clearly this time we're solving simultaneous equations, so yep, you guessed it, it's number 2, simultaneous equation solver. And what you end up, this by default is 2 equations, and that's what we've got. We've got one on the top and one on the bottom, and we've got 2 unknowns, and in this case it's x and y. Everything else is fine, so we're going to go next, which again, graph, press graph. Now, straight away, it looks a little bit strange. It's called a system matrix 2x3. Don't worry about that at all. All you can see, and I'm sure it's quite obvious what you've got to do, you're going to enter the numbers from your equations. So your first number from your equation is 2x minus 1y equals 8. So we're going to, in these first cell there, we're going to put 2 for 2x, and then press enter. It jumps across, and we want negative 1 for the y, and press enter, and it jumps across the equal sign, as it were, to 8. Press enter. It's prompting you now for the second equation, so that's negative 2 for the x, 3 for the y, and jumping across to the 4 right there. Okay, so you've entered those, and then again just press solve, and press graph for solve, and boom, that's it. You're done. Not exactly rocket science, is it? All you've got to do though is just remember those steps, okay? And that's it, we're done. So x1 is 7 and x2 is 6. Well, in this case then, x1 is x and x2 is y. Obviously the calculator doesn't know what variables you're using, so it just defaults to x1 and x2. You could be using x's and y's, you could be using a's and b's, you could be using, I don't know, any letters you want, and you just have to remember the order that you've tapped them in. Okay? To get out of this apps, you press main, and then quit PolySmlt is number 6, and that's it, you're done. Okay?